Hi everyone, Yvonne Lorcan here and welcome to What's Your Wine Wednesday. Sorry about the kind of slightly windblown appearance. I've just got back from my dog walk and thinking about what's going on in New Zealand at the moment with our mental health awareness campaigns. That's kind of what I need to do. It gets between sort of 4 and 5 in the afternoon. I need to get out, I need to get into the wide open spaces, and so do my 2 dogs, and so we go for a walk and it just kind of brings everything back into zen and helps me feel kind of complete for the day. I just have to get out of the office and I love it. So that's what I do for my own mental health. And I got home and it's been a beautiful Hawke's Bay day, so it's a little bit kind of hot and flustery, and I thought, I just need something crisp and yummy. And so I poured myself a Prosecco. Now, Prosecco is the Italian sparkling wine, and we are loving it in New Zealand. We totally are, because it just gives us these lovely lemony, citrusy, floral aromas. It tastes light, crisp, gorgeous, and thanks to some really clever importers, it's no longer this kind of sweet commercial muck. There's beautiful Prosecco out there that's dry and delicious and lovely. And the one that I have in my hand is not just any Prosecco. Let me show you this. It's the Ombra. The Ombra Divan Prosecco from Treviso, and it's brought in by JK14 Wines. And JK14 is a company owned and operated by John Kerwin and his daughter Francesca. Yes, that John Kerwin. And it's funny because I was thinking when I got home, it was in the fridge, ready to be, tasted. I've been looking at it for a while, thinking I want to write notes on it. So I did, and then I was thinking, holy moly, for me, there isn't the one person who has actually heightened my awareness of what's happening with mental health and the things that we need to do to ensure that it becomes a priority in this country is John Kerwin. And so it wasn't initially like that's going to be the What's Your Wine Wednesday. It just kind of happened that way. And weirdly, when I was pouring the wine, and you'll see, I noticed there was all this tiny writing on the back of the bottle, and I started reading it, and it was this beautiful story, and I was inspired because while I was on my dog walk, I was listening to one of my favorite podcasts, and it's called The High Low, and it's hosted by Pandora Sykes and Dolly Alderton, these 2 young women in the UK that are brilliant writers. They're brilliant social commentators. They've introduced me to great art, great films, great television, great gossip, and they are so funny. They are funny as. I love them. And today they were talking about the beauty in food writing. One of them was one of the essays that they read out was about the gorgeous buffet experience. Anyway, that's by the by. But it got me kind of thinking that there's not enough storytelling happening on the back labels of wine. And that's what we've got on the back of this bottle of Prosecco, is a wonderful little story. So I thought I'd share it with you if that's okay. So please forgive my mangling of the words and the Italian pronunciation. So I'm going to tell you about the story of Ombra, and this is written by John Kerwin himself. Now here we go. Legend has it that each morning in Old Venice, a wine vendor would set up his cart at the foot of the famous Campanile in Piazza San Marco, the bell tower in St. Mark's Square. Now through the day, as the sun beat its way across the piazza cobblestones, he would move to stay in the bell tower's shadow, or ombra in Italian, making sure his wine kept cool and fresh. And to this day, if you ask any Venetian tavern keeper for 2 shadows, or dame de ombra, he'll know exactly what you mean. 2 small chalice glasses of fine Prosecco, you'll never ask for just one, because it's always to be shared with a friend. Fresh, crisp and dry, this Authentico Prosecco from the province of Treviso is as rewarding as the welcoming patch of breezy shade on a sweltering summer's day. How cool is that? How do you not just want to drink this wine after reading that? So yeah, welcome to What's Your Wine Wednesday. Go to jk14.co.nz, check out what they've got, and yeah, be kind to yourselves. See you later, New Zealand.